Dr. Geeta Trilok Kumar. She did her BSc from Delhi University. She pursued her post-graduation from NDRI Karnal and PhD on clinical trials jointly from AIIMS and Delhi University. So following which she joined London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine for her postdoctoral studies. She is now the director of Institute of Home Economics, Delhi University. So whenever we think about the scientist, we always assume that the individual is very serious and studious, okay? But that's not the truth. So like Geeta shared with us how naughty she was during her school days, I'll quickly share a short story of hers with you all. So she told us that there was a science teacher who was very, very strict, and he used to, keep an eye on everybody. And while he was teaching one day, he turned his back to write on the blackboard, and the agenda was triggered by our very own explorer, Dr. Geeta, who basically convinced all the students of the class to escape from the window from the back. And when he turned back, there was nobody in the class. So imagine how a scientist is during his or her, school days. So I'm sure you all, especially the ones in the back who are very, very talkative, I know you have got a lot of questions, and we are hoping that you will be asking all those questions from the explorer, from our explorers during the coffee break. So we know that you are curious, so don't basically be shy and come forward and ask questions. And you all have the potential to become a good and eminent scientist. Okay, so with that, we just call upon the stage our last explorer, Dr. Geeta Trilok Kumar. Let's welcome her.
In the Netherlands, food stopped coming. There was a shortage of food. People did not have enough food, and the Germans had occupied this by then. And people got only 400 to 800 or 1,000 calories per day. We all know we need much more than that. So as a result, pregnant women got very little to eat. And when we looked at their children, 20, 30 years, the ones who were exposed to this famine or hunger, these children started showing signs of chronic disease. So very classical example. So then we decided we'll convert divots to a life course perspective where we will see what happens when they are born low birth weight. So in 2014, we re-evaluated the divots children to see if they show some signs of clinical signs of chronic disease. They were too young, we didn't find anything. We just found that they were gaining weight. If you can see the blue line, so the weight was gained much faster than length. So we thought, oh, obesity is already showing in these kids. We published again in a very nice journal, and then Wellcome Trust came to my rescue for divots 3. It was perfect timing to follow up these children. They were 10 to 13 years, and we got the India Alliance grant. What are we doing now? I have a few slides left, and I'm just going to take you through. We're just trying to see that the children who were born low birth weight at 3 to 6 years were slightly showing signs of fatness or obesity. What do they do now? They are 9 or 10 to 13-year-old kids now. So we are looking at different aspects to see if they are showing any signs of metabolic syndrome. So what is the conclusion? Scientific conclusion, there's a lot of evidence on the Dohan hypothesis internationally, but ours is the first cohort of low birth weight children in the country. There's a lot of evidence from outside India, but none on low birth weight children. And we have a typical example of low birth weights in India, where a quarter of children are low birth weights. So we hope that by 2022, when this study is finished, we will have some answers on how these children grow, what is their risk of chronic disease, and how is their cognition and motor development. So I'll be able to tell you more whether problems of undernutrition in the womb actually affect life later and health later. But right now I can tell you something, that there is a problem, and we have some evidence, but we do not have complete evidence. This is my divots 1 and 2 team. to whom I owe a lot. They worked so hard with very little money. And this is my Tibbets 3 research team. Fantastic kids again. Thank you, and I'm happy to
My question is this: you tell that infants are born underweight because the main reason is they are not getting proper nutrition in the womb, or there are some other reason also.
No, so we, I am talking about is low birth weight term infants who have completed a term of 37 weeks of gestation and are born full term, but they did not get enough nutrition, so the development of the fetus was not according. You see, what happens is, if you do not get enough nutrition, the body, the womb actually adapts to these conditions of low nutrition and makes a thrifty genotype, which means thrift is conjuicing, So it becomes conducive in utilizing the nutrients. Just like if you don't have money, you try and spend less. Similarly, when the pregnant woman does not get enough nutrition, she tries, the body adapts to using less energy to do whatever they want. The neurodevelopment has to take place. The development of the fetus doesn't stop, but the weight gain stops. I mean, not stops, it gets reduced.
So how can you overcome this?
Sorry? How can you address this? By making sure that the woman who's pregnant, actually, you should start preparing an adolescent girl. A healthy adolescent girl will make a healthy mother, and a healthy mother will bring about healthy babies. So it should start right from a girl child to an adolescent girl. Make sure that she eats good fruits and vegetables. So this is just for everybody. You must eat good fruits and vegetables. It's very important to get right amount of micronutrients, because only energy is not good enough. Only roti or chawal is not good enough. You have to have fruits, vegetables, balance it with protein. Dal is very important, egg, meat if you are non-vegetarian. So if you make sure that the pregnant woman also gets good nutrition, there is no way that the child will be born low birth weight, unless of course she has UTI or she has gestational diabetes. In those cases, yes, the child is born low birth weight, but that's different reasons. In a normal pregnancy, they should not happen.
Ma'am, my question is that is it necessary that if a low birth weight child is born, then he cannot be fully healthy person after birth?
That's the biggest problem arises. You see, now, in today, there is a nutrition transition. The poorer people are having a little more money to feed their children well. What we are doing wrong is that we are looking at energy and not nutrition. There is a difference. Energy is any food, carbohydrates, lots of energy, fats, lots of energy. We are eating refined flour, lots of energy, junk food, lot of energy. Now, these things are not healthy. If a child is born low birth weight and is fed in plenty, especially with high energy foods, that's when they are at the maximum danger. If you feed this child carefully and make sure that they don't eat junk food and they eat normal food and good nutritious food, having a balanced diet, the risks are almost half, less than half. So there will be some amount of risk because, your genotype has become like that, but the risk is so small that it's probably going to match somebody else. It'll be better than somebody else who's surviving on junk food. Let's put it that way. So if you are careful, if the parents are careful, and when the child grows up, he or she is careful, I think you can stop this epidemic.
Ma'am, what will happen if the child who have birth is more than a normal weight?
That has its own problems. There are problems with that also, but that's a completely different route. They also have problems of obesity and diabetes and other things, but that's because of different reasons. Okay.
First study of debates. So there you have taken two groups for the different types of vitamin D. One vitamin D and other is something like vitamin D but not vitamin D. So I just want to know that is there any other confounding factors in your study?
No, it was a placebo group, which is your control group, and your active group, whatever. So this was the vitamin D group. And in a RCT, everything else gets balanced, and that's the best thing of doing a RCT. An observational study, a longitudinal study, you have to control for confounders, you have to control for many things. In a RCT, the best thing is that you don't have to control for anything. Everything, it gets, we assume, there is an assumption that it is equally divided between both. So that's why you don't need to control. But in Divids 2, when we were doing the longitudinal, we controlled for vitamin D, we controlled for maternal education. So then in Divids 2, it wasn't a randomized control trial, so we had to control for a lot of things. But in Divids 1, you didn't have to control for anything. Does that answer your question?
Thank you.
And I worked on the role of vitamin D in metabolic syndrome and the cardiac outcomes that you see. And a question that I have often faced during my PhD in the presentations that I gave everywhere was that how come suddenly vitamin D has become so important? Is it that we are suddenly deficient in vitamin D, or has it been a problem since always and just got our attention? And just one more, the second part is we have a lot of trials. Since you did a supplementation study, whenever we try to supplement people with diabetes or obesity who are deficient in vitamin D, why does it sometimes not work?
It's so important. Many reasons. Vitamin D has been existent for donkey's years, where people gave cod liver oil to their children to give them vitamin A and D. Okay, so everybody has known vitamin D, but it was initially only known for rickets. Okay, and rickets in the childhood and osteomalacia when the children were older. It's the lifestyle changes, Our lifestyles have changed. Earlier we worked in the fields, we walked to school, we played in the sun, we didn't sit on tablets and computers inside, indoors. There was no pollution, there was no glass windows where we sat on the chat, we sat in our backyard, and we got enough vitamin D. Now, we are indoors all the time. The sun, the UVB rays which make vitamin D in the skin are not coming directly to us because of cloud covers or pollution. Pollution blocks most of the UVB rays. Then we cover ourselves, we use sunscreens because we think, oh, fair is wonderful. A very ridiculous idea, but we cover ourselves because we want to look fair. I think black is beautiful. But I'm sure most of you young girls don't agree with this. So with all this, where are you going to get vitamin D? So naturally, there's going to be vitamin D deficiency. And if you look at all the prevalence of vitamin D studies in our country, every single study shows you that you are vitamin D deficient. Because yes, you are. You're not going out in the sun. Games periods are over, assemblies are hardly, people are not attending morning assemblies. So many reasons, you're covered all the time, and that's why you get vitamin D deficiency. So it's not a new thing, it's just circumstances have changed, and that's why vitamin D deficiency is there. Vitamin D supplementation studies in diabetes and in other, it was diabetes and in obesity. Okay, in obesity, because of the fat layer, the vitamin D, even if you supplement, you need much larger doses of vitamin D because the fat layer tends to store some of your vitamin D that you supplement. So unless they are very large supplements, you don't see very much. And there are studies now which show that obese people are more deficient in vitamin D compared to normal people. Okay, so that's probably one of the reasons. It's very difficult. It has shown no effect in the mega trial. We are wondering why, but we really don't have answers. It's probably at the molecular level, and we don't know why yet. There's a mega trial ending in 2020. It's a very large trial, and I think, and there are two mega trials, but one of them has diabetes in it, and after 2020.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Tanu and I'm a former student of education. As you said earlier, that Caucasians have lower chances of being obese.
Indians are more prone to chronic disease at a lower BMI than the Caucasians. That's what I said. And that's because of our genetic makeup. Somewhere we're still looking for the exact reason, but we have seen that Indians, for example, an Indian at a BMI of 23 has a high risk of chronic disease, whereas if you compare this figure with the Caucasian, maybe 24 or 25 BMI, they have the same risk. So that's because of our genetic problem. Indians have huge amount of visceral adiposity. You must have seen a lot of men with fat around their bellies, a lot of women with fat around their bellies. Have you seen that in Americans or in people from UK and Europe? They don't have that kind of fat. So now there are lots of things like intestinal permeability and gut microbiota, which are different in Indians compared to the others. That could be it. Maybe infections in India. We have secondary infections, some subclinical kind of infection. In Indians, a lot of Indian children have subclinical infection because of recurrent diarrheas, recurrent infections. They continue to have a subclinical infection, and that has a strong relationship with chronic disease. So we don't know exactly. There are many hypotheses. We are waiting to know, and we are testing some in my study. And there are others all around the country who are trying to work in this area. And hopefully in the next few years we will know. But we are very sure that we are more prone to chronic diseases than the white population.